just seems like we're always asked to give, but we're getting nothing in return.
We got it.
Well, let's get down to brass taxes. The auditor, as I understand, it's not a may but shall sign for the bonds that the Board of Commissioners desires to buy in order to do this courts building.
Okay.
Where are you at on this?
The amount of debt this county can hold and still operate by the recommendation of the Chief Fiscal Officer of this county is $35 million.
By who?
By me.
And we took a lot of heat, but we believed in what you had to say, that you could turn it around. We poured more money into it, and it has turned around. Is finally, I don't know if it's showing a profit, but it isn't costing the general fund anymore. I would hope that you would look at some of the people that we've been working with for the last 6 years on this courts building and the economy, and all put together, sit down with Dave and come up with an exact figure that you feel comfortable with, and we move on from there. But this idea of no, sue me, I'm not going to sign it, I'm not going to do my job, that's not working together. We didn't say that back when you had your idea that finally worked out. We said, let's give it a try.
Well, I've got a couple final comments, and then I think we should probably move on to our agenda. First,
can I address one question before you comment, sir, if that's acceptable, please? Sir, are the people you want to sit down with me, do they achieve commission off of what we negotiate?
Do what?
Do they achieve a commission off of what the negotiated price would be?
Does who?
The people you want me to sit down with to discuss.
David.
And obviously others that represent bond counsel and such as that, correct?
Right.
Okay. I just want to make sure that was clarified. Thank you.
Okay. My comments, first off.
So they're paid probably on a percentage of what they get, correct, sir?
Pardon?
Probably paid on a percentage of what they tell what we can't afford. So what they want to do is tell the county what we can't afford.
Who?
Now, the people you want me to sit down with.
Dave's the one that
Dave's
mainly
one of them,
wants
but
you
they're
to sit down with.
Dave and I can't sit
And
down.
then if you need some more explanation, we can bring our bond counsel in.
Fair enough.
They'll talk to you too.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for the clarification. Please, Mr. Jordan, I'm sorry.
Okay, first off, I'll agree with you on some things. I'll disagree with you on some things. First thing is, courts, would be nice to have the buildings, but it's not my top priority. You've known the last 4, maybe 6 years. Property tax rollback has been one of my top priorities. And I think that when budgets tighten up, government's natural reaction is to raise taxes in order to protect their programs. You and I have talked about this, that Delaware County has been in a very unique situation. We haven't been in the same situation as Morrow County, Richland County, most of the counties surrounding us that have been cutting their budget every year for the last 5 or 6 years. So we really have been in a very unique situation relative to our neighbors. And I think the only way to control what we spend is to control what we collect in government. And, I think that we will have some tough decisions to make as a board this year, and future boards may have similar tough decisions to make for the next several years. I don't know. And the one thing I will disagree with you on is that, and this is just a different philosophy that we have, is that it's not government that creates the jobs; it's private sector, and you may not think that giving a little bit back to every household helps the economy, but I truly think it does. I know you take $10 here, $100 there, it really starts adding up. So, further discussion?
They ought to get rid of most of those congressmen and put a new bunch in there, because I'm telling you, they're spending our money like it was water to save the country, but yet they want their little, and it's so aggravating that people can't do their job and do it the way they say they're going to do it. I don't know whether they lose their minds or whether they lose perspective or what it is of senators and representatives that they don't understand what the average American is going through by their, I call it screwing around with our money. I was so aggravated, I almost didn't come to work. I mean, it's terrible. It's, as far as I'm concerned, it's stealing.
Amen.